What is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from the OPTC video, and in today's video we're doing a bit of a showcase on one of the new legends to release over here in OPTC. That is the female body swap Law and Bepo. And in today's video we're going to have a chat about the actual kit of the character, take them into some content here and there, and see how they perform and how good they will be moving forward within the meta. Now, Cerebrals have been getting a lot of love lately, like a lot of love. And this particular character is a Cerebral-based booster. But not only do they boost Cerebral, just like Robin Koala, they can actually boost Dex and Int as well. And that gives them a little bit of diversity when it comes to team building. However, stereotypically, you're probably going to build out a Cerebral-based team, like you guys see here. However, having access to two colors completely, like I said, it does open the door for a lot of team building. As a captain, they have the ability to roll back specials. So if you get any special reverse at all, you are basically going to overwrite that, which is really, really nice. You don't have to worry about anything happening with special reverse on them or your sailors. Not only that, but they also give cooldowns by 1 turn, and they change strength and bomb orbs into tandem. At the start of the fight, they boost they turn strength and bomb orbs to tandem for 10 turns at the start of the quest. They also give HP by 1.2 times. There are 5.5 times capped when you have a beneficial orb. And they also reduce damage by 10%. If the character attacks with a normal attack as well, they have the ability to turn their orb into a tandem slot. So this character is sort of built around tandem orbs. They are a super tandem unit, which is very, very interesting. That is the solo kit of, I believe, Law. I'm pretty sure it's Law. Or it might be Bepo. Either Bepo or Law has the ability to start with the turning particular orbs, and then the other one makes gives you overheal. So you can do some really, really fun stuff if you run, like, start with Bepo and then start with Law, because you are going to get that turn ability to turn particular orbs into tandem. I believe it's Bepo is the one that gives you that ability. When you switch into Bepo, you're actually going to get that. So that's pretty fun. Overheal, matching orbs, damage reduction, special reverse removal, healing. Pretty nice stuff in terms of just a regular captain ability. However, the downside to the unit is that they are a dual character. So you have to be doing a lot of switches to get them into their dual form or use their special to actually get this ability maxed out. Now, they do have a super swap that puts them in their dual form, and then they have a special ability that is stronger when you are in their dual form. Just like Luffy Yamato, just like Kid Law, and I believe there's another one, Luffy and Ace. So 6 swaps is a lot, but nowadays it's okay. They don't have anything in their kit to give them extra super swap charges, just like some of the other characters I mentioned do. However, at the end of the day, it's really not that big of a deal. I feel like as a captain, if you are utilizing them, you are going to be using them in content where you get a lot of special reverse. Hence, we're taking on Hody here. But their swap is very interesting because when you use their super swap, they can apply a defense down that goes through full immunity. And after 1 turn, they apply another defense down that goes through full immunity. It's only 80%. But with this character being a conditional boost for defense down, it works very nicely. And if you ever come up against any content that has defense up, if you have the capabilities to burst through it, it is going to be really, really nice. And a perfect example is against Hody. Hody gives you special reverse on the final stage, so if you run this unit as a captain, you can get around that. And then if you use their super swap mechanics, then you can apply the defense down. However, you will need 6 super swaps, so that's a lot. But at the end of the day, they have like units nowadays that can give super swap charges with supports and special abilities. So you can do some fun stuff there. If you are running the units as captain, I would highly recommend running 1 Bepo and then 1 Law. So at least you get the starting ability to get the bomb orbs and tandem orbs matching for 10 turns. Even if you are only using 1, I would highly recommend utilizing Bepo, always starting as captain, so that way you get this ability, because I don't believe if you switch into Bepo, you actually get access to that. But I might be wrong. Let me know in the comment section below if that is the case. Now, besides the special reverse removal, having that ability to go through defensive effects is really where this character is going to see most of their play in terms of big damage on teams. Remember, if you get into their dual form, you use their super switch for stuff like Kazuna and that, you get this pretty much boosted anyway. If you get them into their dual form and then you use their special, and you have their super swap active, you can get a lot of damage output with this particular character. Mainly because, like I said, when you do their super swap, they give you the defense down by 80%, and then you get the clock buff, which will then carry into the next turn, which gives you another 80% defense down removal. Plus, they can increase attack boosts by 0.25 on top of giving you an attack boost of 2 times. Now, this is an overrideable effect, so if you already have an attack boost, you can then use the Super Swap to increase it, and this is going to work exceptionally if you are running stuff like Vegapunk and having that double stacking situation that he can do. If you're using stuff with like Lilith and Atlas, where they are overriding particular buffs, having this ability to increase an attack boost is actually very, very valuable nowadays, especially since, like I said, with Vegapunk, you can actually do it twice. Not only that, but you get 3 turns of attack down removal, which is very, very cool, and then you go into their dual form and get 5,000 end of turn healing. While you're in their dual form, you can actually do some really fun stuff. They will remove 7 turns of Despair, Recovery Bind, and Ship Bind. Very interesting and unique utility there with the Recovery Bind, the Ship Bind ability. They heal 30,000 HP, and then they boost damage to defense down by 2.5 for 2 turns. Then they boost the base attack of Dex, Int, and Cerebral characters based on the number of status effects applied on the crew. So status effects applied on the crew, I believe, mean stuff like your paralysis, your poisons, your normal attacks only, your overhealing, the ability to swap orbs into particular orbs. All of these particular abilities is what they mean when they say number of status effects applied to the crew. I believe attack up, honestly, is a status effect. So if you have 10, you can actually do a 2,000 base stat, which most of the time you probably won't see all that much, but like nowadays, as you see in the left-hand corner there, you actually do get a lot. And then that'll increase the base attack. They increase the what's it called? The conditional buff by 0.3, and then they extend it by 1 turn as well, making it 3 turns of these particular buffs. And obviously, if you, like I said, if you partner this up with their Super Swap, and you get the carryover ability of the defense down conditional, and then you have stuff like their base stats at 2,500, like, this character can output a lot of damage when put in the right situation. However, if you don't get that Super Swap charge, you are getting 6 turns of the debuffs that we spoke about. The conditional boost becomes 2.25. The base stats is a little bit lower because you're only getting an extra 250, and then you're only getting an extra 0.25. But the big upside to being in their dual form is getting that Super Swap to activate their conditional buff, which is very, very strong. So as you can see here, taking on PK level 150 with their batch, it's very, very simple. And the best place that you are going to see this character is when you have a lot of special reverse, as well as a lot of defense up. In PvP, they're pretty interesting as well. I've already done a PvP showcase on them, so make sure to go check those videos out if you guys are looking for more Lore Bepo content. While you're down in their video section, make sure to belt the like on this video. If you haven't done so already, hit the big red subscribe button. Most importantly, though, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Let's... Oh, also, I forgot to mention they're a Super Tandem character, but their Super Tandem's like kind of whatever. Like, it was like a 2.25 times attack boost, and then you get like a 60% damage reduction. It's kind of like whatever.